And finally, we are live. Hey everybody, hello to our friends out on the internet and to all of our subscribers. Jeff here, and I am broadcasting live to you from the BJ's here in Coral Springs, Florida. Man, what a frustrating 20 minutes this has been. We've been trying like crazy to get this live stream going, and every time we get it started here, it would just kind of freeze on us, and the YouTube app would kind of reset and drop us out of the streams. Apologize for that if any of you were trying to get on before. Hey Betty, how are you? Hey, were you trying to get on the stream before? We were trying to get it going a few minutes ago, but I didn't, we were having a lot of trouble. It just kept crashing on us here. But anyway, I'm going to turn the camera around here so I can start to show you some of the things here. As you can see, we're on the Christmas aisle here, but we're actually going to start over here with the TVs because there's some incredible deals on the TVs here today that I just got to show you. So as you know, BJ's, I've always thought their strong point here has been the pricing on the TVs and the cameras and some of their computers. So I'm going to start off showing you this real big one right here. So here you got the 75-inch LG TV here. This is a UHD TV, and look at this price on here. So this thing is marked down $500 from $1,579. So they're selling this TV right now for $1,079. I wish they would have it showing a picture, but they don't have it on right now. But this is one of those thinner ones too. It's just kind of cool. This TV, I'll take you around the side here and show you. It's only about 2 inches thick. So you got this 1 inch right here, and then the little bit on the back that curves out. So it's really only about 2 inches thick. See? So yeah, that was a really good deal there. And I want to show you this other smoking deal right here. Look at this one here. So this TV here, this is a Samsung, and this is an 82-inch QLED 4K TV. So this guy here, they've got it $900 off of a $3,499 price, and this expires on the 23rd. So you just came from Costco like minutes ago. Yeah. Well, Fred, the funny thing about Costco is like when I go there, they don't show you how much you're saving on the TV. They just show like a price, and so you don't know how much you're saving, which is kind of odd. So you almost have to know the model number there, and you got to know the prices of what everybody else is selling it for to see if you are getting a good deal. And I don't know why they're like that, but you know, BJ's and Sam's all day long, you walk down the aisle and you'll see the discount here. But here's this TV here. This is the 82-inch. I mean, what a great deal that one is. So down this aisle, like all of these TVs right here, they've got some just massive savings on here. So here's a 70-inch smart LED from LG. So this one here is $899 with $200 off, marked down to $699. So these are typical of the deals that you're going to see down here, down this aisle. Here's another 65-inch one from LG. That's $649, and they took $120 off. So they got it down to $529 here. And this one, is this I don't know if this is a QLED. It's just a smart LED. You've never heard of BJ's? It's a Florida thing? No, it's, I know they started, I think, in Massachusetts, if I'm not mistaken. I think they started in Worcester. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but they have a fair number of them. We got one here in Florida in Parkland probably about 15 years ago. They just opened this one here like 3 years ago, so they are expanding. Hopefully they'll come to your area soon. So you're going to see other TVs, you know, priced like this down here, typically $100 off, more than $100 off. Here's another one here from Samsung. This is another 65-inch. I love the picture on this one here. This guy here is $799 with a $250 discount, down to $549. And here's is that the, wait, that was a 65. They got another 65-inch here. That, I guess that was a smart LED. This one they're calling it a premium one. I don't know the difference between the two. They're both 65-inch. But this one is $300 off of a $1,279 price, bringing it down to $979. So you got both of these side by side, and I really can't tell the difference between them. So there must be other features in this TV that make it that much more than the other one is. But yeah, there you have it. If you're not too picky, you can grab that one for basically $400 cheaper. And here's another one here. This is a 75-inch Samsung. So remember I showed you that that was the 82-inch right there. So here's the 75-inch version of that same TV. Gorgeous, gorgeous picture on there. And this one here is $600 off of the $1,500 price. So they got this one down to $899. These are just really nice. But I got to show you this one screen over here. It's just hands down above the rest. You can see it right over here, the one with the blue on it. I'm going to come right in front of it. This screen is just absolutely stunning. This is an LG, and this is a closeout one, I think, because right here it says sample for sale at reduced prices. Look at this, man. You're getting a $3,400 TV for $2,000 off. I would take this floor model in a heartbeat, man. Look at this beauty. This thing is just absolutely gorgeous. So every once in a while you'll find rare deals like this when they're trying to get rid of a floor model. And let me take you around the side and show you how thin this guy is. Look at that. I don't even think it's 1 inch thick. Alright, so now what I wanted to, now that we've done the TVs, we're over here, we're right next to the Octane section here, and this is only just part of the Octane. If you guys aren't familiar with this, I told you about this back in early September. So BJ's runs this thing here called the high octane program here, and for every one of these high octane marked items, see that's their logo. Every item that has this logo on it, if you buy it, you get 10 cents off on your gas afterwards. So you got to make sure you buy the gas afterwards, not before. So you can see every one of these items. If it's something you need, get it. Don't just buy an item. Don't spend $15 on an item to save $10, or to save 10 cents rather, per gallon on your gas. And be careful. Don't get tricked, because sometimes they try to scam you. They have other items that are stacked up here next to it. But around the store, unless you see this high octane logo here, then the item you're looking at isn't part of that program. So don't buy one of these things thinking, oh, I'm going to get a high octane deal out of it. So theoretically, they say you can get your gas as low as 2 cents a gallon, because you can get up to like 23 items in here today that are part of this program that would save you up to 10 cents a gallon times 23. It would save you $2.30 a gallon total. So anyway, as we come around here in the main section here, we're starting to get some of the Christmas gift baskets and stuff in. Most of these are $19.99, by the way, so they're pretty well stuffed for $19.99. You don't necessarily have to go to Harry and David and spend mega bucks on gift baskets when they've got pretty decent ones in here. And they got all the harvest stuff is finally in here. All right, so we're right next to the cameras here. I want to take you over here and show you some of the deals on the cameras. And as we walk over there, look at this. We're walking by more massive deals here on these TVs. Here's another Samsung QLED 75-inch TV. It's $1,000 off. Just a total incredible deal on some of these. So this is definitely the month of discount TVs. If you know you're going to get a gift for somebody or even for yourself for a TV for Christmas, man, this is the time to come in and get it. Okay, so we have here a Nikon. This is a D3500 kit. This is the DSLR bundle. So they've taken $400 off the price. Now this price ends on 10/27. So you got basically almost 2 more weeks, I guess, on this. And so their bundle is the camera with that lens, and I'm sure it comes with a bag and a few other goodies there as well. Okay. Now Canon has a couple of kits here. They got the T7i, the Rebel. It's an EOS Rebel T7i. This guy here is $11.99, marked down $250, down to $950 there. And they have a little bit lesser one, just a regular T7 here. So he was $649, and they've taken $100 off. So you can see most of these cameras that are doing pretty steep discounts on here today. And let's go around the back side here and see what they're doing with all of our computers and stuff here. So They might be sold out of this. I don't know. I don't think they have the cards here for it. But they got the Samsung tablet, the Galaxy Tab A bundle here. How much is a yearly membership at BJ's? I forget. I think it's like $40 maybe, 40 or 50. It's kind of like Sam's Club and Costco, same type of thing. Yes. So anyway, they had $100 off of this particular tablet here. What do we got here? So we have a Dell Inspiron. That's I don't know why that card is pointing to an Acer. I think they meant for it to be pointing down to this guy here. But they've got a Dell Inspiron 14 here that's $100 off. So that's what he looks like. And does it say what the processor is? It's an AMD. Here you got a 17-inch HP laptop. So a lot of these are, as you look down the line here, they're $100 off. So here's an HP laptop that 15.6 inches. It's $110 off here. So that's typical here, kind of like round the board here. You're seeing about $100 off. Here we're getting into some little bit higher priced ones that are taking a bit of more of a discount. So you got like $130 off here. So BJ's always does pretty good with the laptops. Where they lack, I think, is a lot of like the home remodeling and tools and stuff. They don't seem to have all of the stuff that Costco and Sam's Club have, but where they make up for that is like on all of the housewares and stuff. Man, do they have boatloads of that stuff. We're going to come down here. Let's see, there's an HP printer on sale here. This is an office jet, and Black Friday deals right now. It sure seems that way, yeah, that's for sure, Fred. Hey, so if you look at this here, I'm not a big fan of doing the office jets anymore. I just grew tired of inkjets. So about 3 years ago, we bought a color laser jet for only a few $100. And you buy one of those laser jet toner cartridges, and you throw it in there, and they last forever. The inkjet ones used to just go through them like crazy. But anyway, there's their Office Jet Pro, $149. It's a $40 off down to $109. But that's what that printer looks like there. And let's see, I have an Envy that's very much like this. I have an older Envy. We don't even use it anymore. It sits right next to the LaserJet, but we always print to the HP LaserJet. BJ's for some reason doesn't ever seem to carry the HP LaserJet, only their inkjets here. And so let's see, for home security, they got Simply Safe right now is on sale for $85 off, down to $189.99. So this is the entire setup right there. What's up, Anthony? Welcome aboard. Let's see it. Yeah, they don't. Oh, they do have Ring. What do they have from Ring today? Oh, they have just the floodlight cam. And how much is the floodlight cam? Oh, so they got the video doorbell here. It's $30 off. I don't see it here, so I don't know if they sold out or if it's somewhere else. But they do have the floodlight cam, which is that camera right there. Goes outside with the lights on it. But they're not saying how much the floodlight cam is, so I don't know. They're a little kind of mixed up here today. There's no other Ring stuff here, so I don't know if that was something that they were going to sell till they ran out of. So here we got Garmin has two different. Your wife says hi. All right, well, tell her I said hi. Let's see, we got two Garmin. I mean, does anybody really use these things anymore? I just use my phone, but I guess some people have dedicated ones sitting in their car. But yeah, you got $50 off of there's like 3 different models here from Garmin, and all 3 of them have $50 off on them. And you're starting to see more of these types of things now, these pads where you plug them in, and if you have a phone that charges wirelessly, like my Samsung Galaxy or some of the later iPhones do, these will charge them. The only thing is I'm hesitant to get this one, and again, they're not showing a price on it. I don't know what the deal is here today, man. Some of these things just don't have prices. This one doesn't say that it's Qi or Qi, whatever they call it, QI. It's not QI certified. That's what I look for on the back of these. This one doesn't say that, so I'm like really disturbed about that one. I don't think I would buy that one, because if you come over here to Atomi, now Atomi I know, I've bought cables and stuff from them. They're a good company. And see how it says right on there? QI wireless charger stand. QI fast charge and the QI charge technology, inductive technology. So that's what the Apples and the Samsungs use. And so that's why you want to see that on here. This particular one I kind of like because your phone can sit up at an angle while it's charging. And the great thing about having these wireless chargers is you don't have to keep on plugging cords into the bottom of your phone that are going to wear down that bottom connector over time. I've had my previous Samsung Galaxy Edge phone, the one that I had before this one, that's the problem it had. It just stopped working on the bottom connector. So anytime you can get these charger stands, these are great to have. I have these on my work site, so I have one of those Bosch sound systems that also does all of your power brick and stuff on my construction areas, and I just let my phone charge on those all day. It's really great. And then over here, so I'm looking up here, man. They got some deals on the Sealy Queen mattress up here. So I'm looking at here. So here you can see we got $200 off. So if you know anybody that needs a Queen mattress, man, that's a pretty good deal. And it's a pillow top mattress. So this part right here is the cushion. This part right here is the rest of the mattress there. And then over here, I'm looking at this bunk bed. Now this is okay. This is solid wood and all. This is more of a simple design. This is nowhere near as good as that bunk bed they had at Costco. If you saw that one that was there $5.99 that I showed you guys over the summer, and they finally marked it down to $3.99. This one's okay, but that one at Costco was much more fancier. It was more solid on the ends, no spaces. But this one here is $100 off. That's a trundle bed too. So the bottom part can roll out. I think they'll separate. So let me get this zoomed back out here. So that's what we have down there. And this I think is kind of funny here. They got I don't know if they're going to ever sell these. They got a boatload of these. These are gun safes here. These are 24 gun fire safes. And this guy here, this is I guess the taller one. I don't know. It's saying $7.99, so they've got it $150 off. $150 off of this big old safe. I mean, this really limits who's going to be buying something like this. But yeah, they got 6 of them here. When you get a safe that big, there's not too many people that have room for a safe that big. But I guess if they have guns and they're a collector, they're going to need something to put them in that's got to be big and safe. So they have all of these other safes here too. And I think I bought this one here. We haven't set it up yet, but we bought this one because we have problems with our teenage girls and we got to take their devices away at night and they come and sneak them back out. So we got to deal with that nonsense now. All right, so here we got the Slovenia outdoor LED coach light. So these are $19.99. It doesn't say if it has a sensor on it, though. No bulb to change ever, which is good. So, yeah, that's kind of neat. Let's see what else we got over here. And you got a stellar deal here on these Sony headphones. I bought a pair of these last week. So these are $24.99, marked down $10, so $14.99 for these headphones here. And I could have sworn I bought a pair of black ones here for $9.99 last week. I think they're gone already. But yeah, that's a pretty good deal. They got a decent set of headphones for, this is kind of what they look like here. So we use these all over the house. We have multiple keyboards, piano keyboards that we play and stuff like that. And here you have Samsung Galaxy Buds, true wireless Bluetooth earbuds for $119. I might have to try these out sometime. You know, I picked up a set at Home Depot for $29 during the summer. I got to try it out at the gym and see how it sounds there. Let's see. Okay, so now as we start to venture into the Christmas stuff here, I am so glad I came in last week and bought the carpet that I got, the little mat. So these are what they call oversized Christmas mats, $14.99, and you got your kind of traditional Christmas type themes. Let me see. There's the snowman family there. I'll try to tilt it around for you there. And then they got this Happy Holidays one here. Of course, I prefer Merry Christmas. myself, like this one, okay? So, but I'm glad I came in the other day because we got the last one of the Charlie Brown ones. That was an awesome one. I'll have to make we're shooting 4K video in here today of all of their Christmas stuff to make a higher quality upload to show everything they've got here for Christmas. So I'll probably show that mat, that Charlie Brown mat, on there when we do that. So as we head over to the Christmas section here, they got this gigantic inflatable here, which is nice. And this is Santa and a reindeer and a couple of penguins and a big tree. I think that's like 8 feet tall, maybe, I'm not sure. But I think it's on sale too. So we're going to head over to it momentarily. So BJ's has some artificial trees, as does Sam's Club and Costco, but these are nowhere near as good as the quality, I think, of the ones at Costco. These look fake. They're like really papery type of cheap, thin plastic, so they kind of look fake. That one does, and so does this one. They don't look bad. I mean, not too bad, but I've seen trees that look better. This tree, I think, looks better. So when you get up close and look at this looks more like a real tree right here. The only problem is this is a 7.5-foot cashmere tree, but it's only got 300 lights on it. And any of you guys that have been on my other live streams, and I talk about this at Home Depot and Lowe's when we're standing in front of trees, my rule of thumb for lights is you should have 100 lights for every foot of tree. So a 7-foot tall tree should have 750 lights. It shouldn't have 300. So this one is very, very sparsely populated. And compare that to this tree here, which is 7.5 feet tall, but look, it's got 600 LEDs on it. So when you compare the two trees side by side, this one looks denser than that one. That one just looks like eh. So let me see, this one right here, which is the 7.5 footer, is actually $20 off right now. So you can get it on sale for $179. Okay. And then as we come over to here, these are really nice, and these are a really good price too. These are a set of 2 holiday lanterns for $19.99. These look really classy too. However, I really, really dig the white one that we showed you over at Costco at their Christmas section. We showed it, I think, on the two weeks ago we showed it. If you go look at my previous live streams there, very big and very classy. Even a little bit classier than these, but these still look very nice. Okay, and I think so far these guys have the best price on the LEDs. So here you got 200 count LEDs for $19.99 here, right? And most of the stores, like I was in Target last night, Target gives you 60 lights on a string for like $11.99. So I mean, these guys are just giving you a much better deal here at BJ's. I've always found that BJ, Sam's Club, and Costco have the best deals on strings of lights. Okay, and then of course they got all your regular, I've never bought these I never deal with cheapy little ornaments like these. I've always bought the Christopher Radko types. Now you have your LED flameless candle set. Now these are marked down at $24.99. So this is probably the best deal I've seen so far on these. So this is an 8-pack. Costco right now has a 5-pack that was on sale for $24.99, and it just went up to $29.99 the other day. So, and then Sam's Club has a 7-pack of these that I believe are $19.99. So you kind of play around and figure out which one you want to get and which one you think looks better. These are great to have. Like, I don't allow candles in my house just because of the risk of fire from my girls. I think they're just too careless. And then in dorms, where one of my daughters is off in a dorm now at college, and the dorms, they don't allow you to have candles or incense. So your LED candle is your only choice there. So this is a really nice nativity set. It's $149 here, and it's got some really good detail on it. If you look right there on the jewel there on his head there, and on all the animals, look at that garb on that guy in the back there, the green garb, and the details on the sheep. Let's see if I can get right at their level there and look up at them. Here we go. Yeah, so that's good detail on that. You got a 34-inch angel here. He's $49.99, and compare that to the angel that they have at Costco. Is a 48-inch angel for $79. And of course they got this gigantic inflatable here for Halloween. funny. BJ's is always sort of disappointing with most of their decorations for Christmas. Like this is it. Whereas Costco and Sam's Club usually have like 2 or 3 aisles full of stuff. So here they got the Window Wonderland window projector for $14.98. I think they started doing this like a year or two ago, but yeah, we've seen these before. So if you've never seen these, they project like different things here in the window there, like Santa Claus waving and all that stuff. And of course, BJ's, like Costco and Sam's, usually has a small selection of costumes here, as well as if you come around, they seem to go real big on the all the Halloween stuff, all the decorations there. I mean, boatloads of candy and stuff like that. All right, so we're going to take you back around here, and just briefly, I'm not gonna dwell any time on it. I'm just gonna kind of show you what's down in the toys here and point out anything notable. So they've got a lot of Disney stuff this year. It's official now. BJ's, Sam's Club, and Costco, all 3 stores have some kind of gigantic dollhouse that looks like this in the $139 range. I believe the one in Costco was probably a little nicer. Okay. And then, of course, they have all of the bags of the Halloween candy. And right here's a new one they got in, and it's on sale too. So this is from Frozen 2. This is Disney's Olaf. So this is really cool. This is called Follow Me Olaf. So he's $2 off. And what this thing does is you take this little wand here and you shine it on the floor and he'll follow wherever you shine it. I mean, that's kind of cool, huh? So, try me. So he talks and his eyeballs move and all that. And then another one should be popular with the young girls here will be the Elsa, the styling head. So this one is $29.99 here. And you can always count on all 3 of these stores carrying some big ticket thing here, like the air hockey table here. Wow, and this air hockey table. Oh no, this one's not air hockey. Is it? Wait, yeah, it is. Air powered hockey, and it's $40 off right now. So this would be the week to come in and get it. It expires on November 6th. Okay, and they got a 15-foot trampoline. And this guy here is $40 off from $300. And this is kind of neat. You get this 2-in-1 shooting challenge. You hang it from a door, so it easily hangs on any door. And then I guess you shoot at it with your it's a suction cup bow and arrow. And now they've got the Hover One Nomad Off-Road is $30 off right now too. That expires on the 16th. So I don't know. That's gives you a few more days. You got a few days. So let's see. They got a lot of learning toys here too. I always like to see that when they have learning toys. So this is a cool one too. Hey, so if any of you guys belong to churches and you do like Angel Tree at Christmas time like we do, where we support the kids of parents who are in jail, they're incarcerated, and we get lists of stuff that the kids want, and a lot of times they'll ask for like Hot Wheels or something, and we'll come in here and we'll get, oh man, for $20 you can get this gigantic, mega mat here with a couple of Hot Wheels cars on there. And sometimes they'll ask for a learning toy, and sometimes they ask for like a Marvel character, and in here for $24 you get an entire set there. So these are the kinds of things you see like at Sam's Club and Costco at Christmas time. Everything is like in bulk. If somebody asks for Legos, you get them one of these things, and there's like 484 pieces in there. That'll keep them busy for a while. You get all your Toy Story toys and stuff here, laser tag. There was something over here. This was a really cool one. I mean, look at this. For $20 here, you get this tube with 61 cars in it. It's called a 61 action pack. I mean, you can't get that kind of deal at Target, or especially at Toys R Us back in the day when they were in business. There's no way you would get a selection of cars that big. You get that for a kid, and boy, they'll be happy as heck, man. For sure. Yeah, you get some radio control extreme machines here. I like this here too. This is really cool. The Crayola Kids at Work. This is a 105-piece block tube here. $17.99. These are always cool too here, the little micro players. I remember getting my daughter, oh, they got Burger Time. I remember getting my daughter one that was a Pac-Man one year. Look at this, $29, and it's $20 off. So they're like fire sealing this thing. See Galaga. Here's the Pac-Man. Yeah, Miss Pac-Man. And these are $17.99 also. At home, we have a coffee table version of Galaga that is just incredible. Bought it years ago when we first bought our house. Bought it from one of those old shops that kind of refurbishes old pinball machines. This is going to be a popular one too. The giant keyboard, $39.99. And I get some of the little Disney plush dolls here. These are $19.99. So, moving on around to the back. Oh yeah, these are cool here. $39.99. The animated plush rocking horses. And you got a whole set of these. Each one of these guys is $9.99 here. So choose your poison. Pick 3 or 4. Give them to your kid. You know. Okay, so now we've started. So this is where I told you that BJ's kind of makes up for it with the with all of the housewares and stuff. So they do have this Bella. This is kind of like the crock pot here. So this is a 6-quart slow cooker here. So they get this one $10 off for $29.99. And they got a smaller one here. It's a 2-quart multi-cooker. So if you live in a small 1-bedroom place or something and you don't need anything fancy, I mean, gosh, that's $20 off, man. Right there. And let's see, anything else over here? Okay, so we got this little, Charboy has this American Gourmet. It's like a tabletop grill. It's an 18-inch. So this guy here is $10 off. And I really like this one. This one looks a lot classier. But man, is it expensive. It's $99.99, but it looks really good. And here's how they're showing it being used on the box there out in tailgating land. So see, this is why it's so much. You get stainless steel. You got a really nice temperature gauge on the top. I mean, none of these others have temperature gauges. You got a bread rack in the back. I believe that's stainless on the grates, and you got a nice vapor barrier in there, the vapor shields, so you're not going to be dripping all sorts of stuff everywhere. And this whole thing's pretty compact. I like that. Yep, if I did tailgating, I'd probably be buying that too. So this is typically what we have when you come here. So you can see all the different products that they're listing here and all of the different prices. And I see another sale price coming up here. Hang on. So this is the Nutri-Slicer. So it's $3 off. And let's see, it looks like, I guess you push the stuff into the top and it just slices it. That's what they're showing. I have a really cool apple peeler thing at home that you crank. Oh, the thing works really great. This charbroil grill right here, they got it $100 off. So I'm going to tell you guys the same thing I tell you when I go into Costco, is when you see stuff like this come in that you really want to get, don't buy it the day you see it show up here. Wait a few weeks and see when they put it on sale, because they almost always put every one of these things on sale. I come in to here and to Sam's Club and BJ's all the time in Costco, and I see it over and over again. I'll see a new item come in like this. When Costco gets in all that new furniture and they hardly sell any of it, and they end up blowing it out at fire sale prices later on. So this one here is $80 off here. And let's see, here's another one that's $40 off. This is a really small kind of grill. And I'm not a big fan of the cast iron grates. It's just the food just really sticks to those things, you know. Here you go, a Dash Fresh popcorn maker. So that's $3 off. Now these are really cool right here. BJ's every once in a while will get some of these things in for outside that are really cool. They got these in the summer. So this is a 29-inch decorative wagon wheel, they call it. So they have different designs. So this one is like the dragonflies. So these are $49.99. So if you're trying to spruce up the front of your house, getting ready to sell it, this would add some curb appeal in a hurry, for sure. So they got this one here with the star on it. This reminds me of something you'd put out in Texas. Home of the brave, it says. And do they have any other ones? Dragonfly. There's another one there with the sunflowers. Welcome. That's a really cool one too. So these look really nice here. Alrighty, we're gonna head around over to the other side here. So for those of you guys who've never been here, you can see the BJ's is very much like the Costco and the Sam's Club. They have boatloads of clothes. Usually really good deals on the jeans and stuff. Oh man, check this out, guys. Now this is really cool. So this is called Deer Foams. Feels like home. These are slippers that you can get that are Christmas themed. This dude looks really cool. Yeti to party. Here you go. These are cool, huh? I wonder if I should get my daughter one of these. And then you get another one here with Christmas lights on it. And of course they have all of the linens and stuff here. I mean the towels and stuff are usually really, really cheap here. So here you got a 6-pack of towels here. Well, it's only $2 off, but still $19.99 to get a 6-pack. And these are like really, they feel really good in your hand too. And they're always running deals on the little kids stuff here. So let me just back up and just do a quick pan for you. Normally we just cover like the tools and high-tech and stuff, but since I'm here and a lot of people are not familiar with BJ's, I can kind of give you a quick tour. So here we are down more of the housewares and stuff like that. So they'll typically have, you know, big sets like here. Here's a Cuisinart set, 15-piece. And this is $149. And here's a 12-piece set that's on sale right now, $10 off. It's kind of like ho-hum, you know, I want more. We want bigger discount. Give us more. Right? And what do we got here? Yeah, so we got the blue diamond griddle is $5 off. Yeah, so they'll take a little bit off here and there, you know. This is a little bit of a better of a deal when you can get this. You get, there's like, is there 3 pans? That's a 2-pack. It's a 9.5 and a 10-inch fry pan set there. And they always have much better like little kitchen tools and stuff like that here at BJ's. And you can see wherever there's a yellow sign, most of these things are on sale right now. So you're seeing, you know, $2 or $3 off of things that are almost $8, $9, $10. So you could really come in and save a lot if you need a lot of these tools here. Kitchen tools. And what else have we got here? We come around here and we see we got a couple of microwave ovens. Sometimes, now this is actually, I didn't even know Atomi made a coffee maker. So I guess they're getting really into the high-tech stuff here. So you can brew coffee right from your bed. You get on the phone and tell it to start brewing. It's kind of a cool, novel idea there. And we have AC filters. Now let me see. Now these are the 1900 grade. I was just at Costco the other day and they had 2200 grade for cheaper than that. It was like $29.99. However, is this a 3? Yeah, same 3-pack. So the price was actually a little better at Costco. I got a higher quality filter than that for $29.99 for 2. That's the exact same one that we get, 20 by 20 by 1. So, you know, sometimes it helps to know what each of the stores is up to and what they have in stock and what their prices are. So here's a Panasonic microwave oven here, $20 off. They also carry some of these like little drink fridges. Although this one I think looks just a little small to me. It only holds 2, 4, 6, 8, what? Maybe 10 cans and a couple of bottles of wine. It says it holds up to 26 cans. I'm not seeing how that's possible. But anyway, looks kind of neat. That's what it looks like right there. They got these little mini fridges here. So one of these here, that's actually a really good price, because for college, we bought my daughter a fridge kind of like this. It was a KitchenAid. It was a 4 point, see, that's only 3.1 cubic feet. That's why. I don't know, the sign's different. It's pointing to something different. The sign says 4.3 cubic foot, and it's pointing down here, but there isn't one there. This, which is the 3.1 cubic feet, belongs to this guy, 129. So anyway, yeah, we paid at Home Depot 160 for my daughter's refrigerator. So right now it's down to 149. Not too bad. We still fared pretty well. My deal is still intact. So they carry all of these. What these guys don't, they do have the Dysons, okay. The Dysons, you always want to go to Costco for it, because they tend to have them on sale at any given time. Dyson just had this V8 Animal on sale a few weeks ago here, but I can't remember what their price was. But yeah, Dyson is better bought, I think, at Costco. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh gosh, right in the middle of my thing here, to come on with the sales talk again. So here you can see they got all of these Shark vacuums here. So BJ's is real big on the Shark. BJ's will begin handing out free promotional so we got a lot of these new Keurig coffee makers here. This one here is $10 off. To introduce new products into BJ's. And everybody's got these Ninja blenders too. So these guys have the Ninja Blender Pro here for $20 off. And yeah, this is the Power 5.3 quart here. This is the fryer. And they get that $20 off. Now they've got a Cuisinart blender here. That's actually a reasonably decent price. If you want to get the more solid KitchenAid one at Costco, it's on sale right now, $80 off over there. So, kind of watch between the stores, see which one you want and which one you want to get, and who has the best price. So, let's see. And as we come around the back here, you have very much like Costco and Sam's, they got all the produce and stuff. They have a fresh deli back there, but I didn't really like the meat. If it's not boar's head, it doesn't taste like boar's head. That's all I can tell you about any other deli meats that try to be boar's head. They just can't. It's either be the expert or go home. That's what I tell people. All right. And then so we're coming back by the clothing over here. And they always get good deals. In fact, right now over at Sam's Club, they have a lot of great deals on Guy Harvey t-shirts that are normally like $45. They got them there for I think they were under 20. The last one that I got there were under 20. So here's some Toy Story stuff here. And this was let me get a close-up here of the little rocking horses I told you about. This is just gorgeous. $39.99. And it's super, super soft. And they got like the unicorn one as well there. These are pretty cool there. Now, they had one on display before. I don't know why they took it down. But these are cool. For $29.99, you get this twinkle tent here. And it's the little kids like to go in there and play, and there's lights inside there. Magic, and lights up. And the lights move to change. They change the color according to the music and the sounds. And they got a Build-A-Bear set here too. I thought you always had to go right to Build-A-Bear to get those kind of things here. Let's see, anything else? So I think we've covered pretty much all that we wanted to cover. And so I just wanted to thank each and every one of you for tuning in today with us and shopping. And hopefully you got a good signal, because we had a hard time. We spent 20 minutes before this broadcast trying to get the signal started and going and everything in here. And it kept giving us rejection. Okay. So I hope we've given you a good display here of everything that they've got here for Christmas and for Hitech and TVs and cameras and computers. So keep in mind here, if you saw anything you like, You know what they have and you know where to find it. So we're going to sign off now, folks. You guys have a great rest of your Sunday, and we'll see you folks on the next one. Ciao.